Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Lucifer2207 and today I'm going to be doing yet another live stream of a expedition. So the one I did just the other day, I completed it in, as you can see, 2 hours and 27 minutes. And I had the misfortune of not recording my mic the entire video, which I didn't know until after I had already finished. So hopefully I fixed that this time. I'm pretty sure I have, and yeah, I'm just going to be jumping in very shortly. Just going to set up a couple more things and I'll be on my way. Alrighty, let's get this started. I'm going to try and beat my time of 2 hours and 27 minutes for my fastest expedition. Fingers crossed for that one. I'll try and give little bits of information as well as I go through it, just to help out anyone else that's trying to do it and gets stuck on whatever. Okay, fourth time. I know this is going to go. I was really lucky in the last expedition I did, because I managed to start right next to an abandoned outpost, which let me get my larval cores like as soon as I started it, so that was absolutely perfect. I don't know if that's going to happen again this time, but we will see. Alright, so obviously you're just going to start with the basics first, just going to scan everything I can, because one of the biggest things here is doing the 18 minerals, which takes the longest out of anything in this whole expedition. So yeah, that's my recommendation, is to start off just scanning all the plants, all the rocks, all the animals as soon as you jump in. That will definitely help you out. Alright. All these flying creatures straight away, which is really good. Because there's only 10 fauna to get out of all of them, So I'll show you something later on about how you need to upload your fauna once you find all of them, and if you don't, then it's not going to count it as the achievement. So definitely something you need to do. Right. I don't pick these up, I delete them, so I hold R3 on it so that way it doesn't take up space in my inventory. Get some nanites. Might as well use this while I'm here, save and chart. So that is part of one of the achievements or milestones, is that you need to save and chart 4 times in 4 places. Okay. Now it's actually ideal that we've just started off in a storm, because we can go and get storm crystals as soon as we start up. So that is something we need to fix the ship as well. Oops, a little bit too far. Okay, so for the starship, we need 3 storm crystals. We got that now. That's good. Scanning absolutely everything, and also don't forget to shoot the hazardous flora, the Venus flytraps and all that, because we need to take out 20 of those. So there he is there. You can tell where they are by using a red exclamation mark on your scanner when you use it. Now, when I just scanned before, it said that we're near a couple of buildings, or at least one building, so that'll be really handy. I'm really hoping that it's a abandoned settlement, or abandoned outpost, because then we can get our larval cores again. It was a real pain to get if you're not near one. Some people think that they aren't even on this planet, but I've proven in my last video that they definitely are. Be sure to scan. There's some plants or minerals that you won't even think that you might think you've already scanned them and you haven't. So just be sure to double check with them all. So that was something that added an extra 15-20 minutes or more to my stream the other day. Was I thought I'd scanned this mineral that was underneath a hazardous flora, and I hadn't. So added more unnecessary time to my stream. Just get the first animal you see. I like getting these guys on this planet because they are actually really fast. So it'll save you any time for if you want to get to somewhere really quick without using your jetpack or So I recommend getting this animal. And let's see what this building is. It's not an abandoned outpost. So it's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Looks like it's a manufacturing site or something like that. So I'm going to need to get something a little bit stronger to shoot that door down. And we definitely won't be able to take on those quads yet. Save and chart that one. Okay. So do a quick scan around and see what's around, because you do need to get a lot in this expedition. So I'm going to get carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen, so very easy to make. The carbon nanotubes, of course, just get yourself some carbon by shooting some trees down, or these fungus. Oh, try not to kill the animal, because that'll upset the sentinels. Yep, there we go. Or it upsets the animals. Funny that. Okay, so now let's get those carbon nanotubes. We need 2 of those for the terrain manipulator. So just that one. And here we have the dihydrogen, which is what we need to make the dihydrogen jelly. Okay, so that should be enough, I hope, to make some dihydrogen jelly, and with that we can get started on the terrain manipulator. Okay, yeah, perfect. Alright, so we've got the manipulator going. So with this we'll be able to go the foxhole, I think the achievement's called, that you need to do to hide underground while there's a storm. Try to get some more scans going on whatever we can as well. Just don't want to miss anything. There's an NPC ship down there. Alright, so what else can we get? Got an animal down here. Like I said before, there's only 10 animals that we need to scan on this expedition. So that's not too much at all. See this mineral here? I barely even noticed that as I was flying past. So that's a big one there, you know, needing to get 18 minerals can be quite difficult, so you get what you can. Okay, moving along. We will need to get some copper eventually so we can get our base computer going. So if I find that, I'll just mark it. That's pretty far away. There we go, perfect. I've already been that way, but that's fine. We'll go fix some parts on the ship while we're here. Okay, so storm crystal. Bit unlucky this time not being near the abandoned settlement. That's right, won't be too hard to find. Cool. And cool. Okay. Alright. There's just another storm here now, so now I can do the foxhole. Build a little hole down here, or dig a little hole, sorry. And there we go, foxhole done. Something else that I figured out last night is to get the Rocket Man achievement. It was quite simple. All I was doing was just holding my jetpack while in this hole I'd made, and notice that the jetpack was not going down. So I can hold this for 30 seconds and I'll have the Rocket Man achievement. Really easy. So I'm just going to do that. Just hold that in place. There we go, Rocket Man. That was so easy. I think that's got to be the easiest I've ever done, the Rocket Man one. So, get those achievements done. Foxhole. Now we can make a base. And the other one on here, Rocket Man. Okay, so we're starting to get a little collection of items now. We'll transfer these ones out because we're going to need them. So, let's install this. Get rid of the Fecium. That's really quite pointless. We don't use it for anything. We're still close enough to the ship that I can fix this Gravitino ball one here. And we'll keep going again. So, copper. See, that's nice and close. We're going to go to that one over there. Okay. Yeah. Still got to scan all the rocks and everything you see, because you never know when a tiny little rock or a giant rock that you see is going to be one that you haven't scanned yet. And here we have our copper deposit. Perfect. Well, it does seem like a small deposit, I think, so it might hopefully still be enough to make a base computer. Alright, let's give it a go. What do we got? Copper 86. Oh, I don't know. I think that's very close. Might hopefully be enough. What else we got around here? Okay, so there is. See things like these. You see some buried things. That's another part of it that we need, as you know, getting the natural burial site where you find the bones, or you might find underground drop pod, or some sort of plant that you need to get, and that'll be part of the milestone for later on. Okay, so let's have a look what we got here. We'll go collect the Rocket Man and get our storm crystals, and also a jetpack as well, which is good. Might just move the jetpack into there as well. That'll save us some space, as well as the toxic protection. Great. Okay, so that's saved us a lot of space. And we'll start making our way back to the ship again. That way. Okay, there's the hazard of flora. Take those down, and make sure you scan these as well. You know, around the hazardous flora you might find some minerals or plant life that you haven't scanned previously. So just make sure you scan all around it. A big mistake I've made is just seeing a plant and just shooting at it straight away without actually scanning. So scanned everything there this time. That should be all good. Okay, might just go for that buried tech there. So that's some salvage data that we need to progress even further. Here we go. Okay. These things are a lifesaver for later on. Because you want to be building things as soon as possible. It's weird that that technology is there now that it wasn't there before. Certainly is procedural. There we go. Okay. Give that a save and put over whatever items we can in here, which I think we don't have anything in new. That's fine. Alright. So let's get a base computer down soon. We need to get the refiner going and get that. Just my luck, I've already used up all my carbon, so just gotta get that back real quick. Shouldn't take too much to fill the refiner up. There we go. Okay, so chuck those in. And chuck in our copper. I think we only need 30. Yep, so only 30 needed. Alright. Now I can get a base computer going finally. Pretty slow start this time, unfortunately. Not as much as I'd hoped to get done already. But, you know, we're getting there. Okay, so that's that done. So it's going to ask us to basically start just building the base parts, and it'll be easy to do. Really wish I didn't fill up my inventory with fungal mold, but you know, can't really help that. Now, when it comes to base building, I do have a little trick that I like to use. Not everyone agrees with the use of it, but I do some sort of glitch building. So once I get some ferrite, because I thought I had to get the carbon, that was my bad. When I get the ferrite, I'll be able to show you how I do my little bit of glitch building to make this process go a lot faster. So all I need is enough to build one flooring, basically, and then I'll be able to build as many as I want. So what I'm going to do here is I've got the flooring, and it says I can build 5. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look, can't build any more, right? Well, we don't need any more. We can just go like that. Now I can build as many as I want. What I'm doing is I'm going into toggle wiring and then pressing toggle wiring and R2 or place item at the same time, and that is tricking the game into thinking that I actually do have enough parts to build it, and it's letting me just make as many as I want. So by doing this as well, I can then just delete them and get the ferrite dust that I didn't have previously. So now I've got that. I can go back into here and build even more. There we go, get some walls up. And a little door. Or two. And yeah, there's our little... Oh wait, no, we don't have enough again. It's alright, we'll just do this all over again. Build, build, build. Doesn't matter how many times you do it, you can do it unlimited times and get unlimited resources. This works for any base building part, by the way, so you're not limited to just the flooring or roofing or whatever. So you can, if you got an item that'll give you that uranium or antimatter or whatever like that, then, well, you're going to get that back even if you don't have it. Okay, establish the base, all done. Now I'm just going to upload that base. And now we can start planning our next move. Okay. So what we got here? Get the homecoming reward, construction, yep, blah blah blah. So I'll place that one there. I'm gonna need a signal booster, which, oh damn, we can't make, but we can. That's the same thing again. All I'm doing is going into it, pressing triangle and R2 on PlayStation, so that'll be, I think that'll be Y and RB on Xbox, or RT, sorry, and on computer that'll be Q and click, I believe, left click. Anyways, moving on. Great. I don't know if I've already done it, but I should be turning off, yeah, multiplayer. So an issue I've had previously is with multiplayer, you get too many people's bases popping up, and you just can't build a base anywhere because it's just, there's all these bases, and you have to run like, 1,000 units in one direction just to try and make one. So, alright, next we got shelter inside a planetary building. So that's going to require something a little bit more. So I did find a building before, but we'll get to that soon. 25 salvage data, perfect. What we're going to do now with this is get our old mate, the Minotaur. We do get the Minotaur basically for free soon anyway, but it's pretty handy to just grab anyway. Something else we need to grab is going to be the, where is it? There we go. Grab this one, and we grab the mineral extractor and supply pipe. We'll need that later on. Okay, same again with this. We'll just build it. We don't have the paraffinium, we don't have the gold, but, look at this. Let's just make a whole bunch of these. And boom. Now we can just delete them and get heaps and heaps of batteries, heaps of metal plating, and all the gold we need. I don't know if we need it or not, but you know what I mean. So it's really handy to have. I'm going to do the same for the roamer as well, because that is also a handy one to have. You can get the paraffinium for that. There we go, and we get the mechanical man for doing it. Cool. Now we got this guy. I really wish I could just install everything, but it's not going to happen that easily. So we would want to have our Minotaur cannon. Can't get it, but we'll put on what we can, and we'll get the rest later on. So we're going to get some cobalt, which we can get from any cave that we find. It's a real shame we don't have any weaponry at all for this thing, but we'll get there with it. So we want to be finding just a cave that'll have some cobalt inside it. So just shouldn't be too far away. what we also need to do later on is... Ooh, that wasn't good. What we'll need to do later on is go mineral hunting inside this lake. But we'll get to that soon. Because just about all the minerals we need will be inside that lake over there. And look, we've got all these ion batteries now from doing that build glitch, which is excellent. Take care of these hazardous flora, because they are a pain in the neck. Oh, didn't kill it, my bad. There we go. And another one over there. So we gotta get rid of 20 of these for the achievement to be passed. There we go. And we'll grab some of this technology while we're here. Great. Another fauna. We'll find some more animals inside the water as well. There should be like three animals that we'll find in there. You're going to see me doing this a lot because I really don't want to miss anything. I'm just going to be randomly scanning a whole bunch of just trees and fungus and all that stuff. I know I might have already scanned it, but I've got to be sure. See, like this little rock here. I was about to walk right past that. Same with this one. So, don't just think you've already done it. Okay, there's another archway one, so we did already get an archway rock before, but there's another one in the water, so that's good to know. There's animals starting to pop up in the water now. So there's like 2 or 3 different crabs.
I've noticed that some things look similar but are 2 different things.
Yeah, absolutely, Caleb, you're right. You might, that's what I meant, like you might think that you've already scanned it, but fact is you haven't, because you know, they just look exactly the same, so just can't be too careful. Oh, there's another one, see? 3rd archway rock. Alright, so we've gotten all 3 of the fauna inside the water. We do need to go over to that thing there and get the sulfide crystal, or crystal sulfide, sorry. Because that is part of fixing the ship, is getting those 3 sulfide crystals. I always say that back to front, don't know why. There we go. Get away from it before it explodes, because it will damage you. And there it goes, just blew up. So never stick around to see what it does, because you will get hurt. Let's see if we've got any more achievements in here. Yep, phase 2, we finished this one, so we get ourselves the Minotaur upgrades. So not doing too bad on these ones. We've already got those crystal sulfides. I think we only need 3 to finish this thing for the ship. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so just 3 crystal sulfide to repair part of the ship. Don't need to go nuts and look for 50 of them. Another archway, but we have already done that one. We've got to start getting more of those salvage data as well. There's some more building materials I do need. Some of them I can get for free, but you know, the important ones I really can't. So got to get as much as you can. Oh, another rock right here. See, it was buried beneath this one here. Again, barely even saw it. There was something else. Just a plant. That'll be for the jetpack. There we go, botanist done. Excellent. So that's great. Now we just need to figure out how many more rocks we need to scan. So we need 6 more minerals. Oh, we've already got all the fauna as well. That's perfect. We've got the flora and fauna already done. Now you notice that the fauna did not count. So here you see, just set it there. So find all the creatures on the planet. 10 out of 10, right? But nothing's happened. It doesn't say upload 10 creatures that you found, which is what we need to do. So you go into discoveries, and go to fauna, and here it says hold to register completion. You get 2,500 nanites. So you do that, and then once you've finished doing that, there you go, the complete fauna. So you always need to remember to do that when you're doing this. Otherwise, you'll be thinking, oh, there's one more fauna that you got to find, but there's really not. So don't waste your time if you don't have to. So 6 more minerals I need to find, which is not too bad. I think we've been going with this broadcast for 37 minutes now, and we've already finished, all the fauna and the flora. So that's pretty good timing, I reckon. Let's repair a bit more of the ship here. Magnetic resonators. They're actually quite easy to find. If you can find yourself a minor settlement, you can find the magnetic resonators. You'll be able to buy an unlimited amount of magnetic resonators from a minor settlement. There's a trick to it, but you can do it. As most of my subscribers are aware, I am all for doing all glitches and exploits and all that in this game, so I don't mind if I have to do that to show how to make the expedition, or even just the game in general, easier to play. So there's a resource depot over there. So we need to go do that one so we can get our Herox, which is another part for repairing the starship. Probably go down to that lake as well. I'm just trying to get the 2,500, I think it is 2,500 on foot or something that we need to do. Just got 15 more salvage data for doing that. Don't stand too close to the hazardous flora when you're trying to kill them, because they will try and still kill you. Alright, we'll make our way to the lake. Try to get those last minerals. Which usually you'll find the minerals in like underwater caves. That's the most common place to find the minerals that you can't find anywhere else. So underwater caves. Fix that up. Alright, so we can install some more of this now. Let's move that around. Okay, don't need that yet. Delete. the useless items like radon and all that other stuff that you get from plants that you just really don't need. Okay, into the water, and let's do some more scanning. I really just want to knock out this this minerals one as quick as I can, because it is the most annoying one to do. Oh, there we go. One step closer. So we need to do 5 more minerals. Really hoping to find an underwater cave, but I don't know if I'm going to be that lucky. You might see rocks on top of rocks. That might throw you off as well. And also you can dig into the ground and hopefully find yourself a cave. There's no guarantee, of course, but yeah, you can get lucky. I like putting it on flatten mode. I found that to be the easiest way to go long distances to find caves. The issue with this is though that you run the risk of destroying the rocks that you're looking for if it does happen to go through to a cave. So just be aware of that. And I don't think we're going to have any luck with this. This lake is a dud. Now, if you're drowning underwater like this, so you see my my oxygen's running out, what you can do is put your terrain manipulator onto restore mode, make it maximum size, and then do it, and that'll shoot you up to above the ground. So you know it'll be instantly you'll be out of the water, or at least like above the underground part that you've dug yourself into. It's not a very commonly known thing there, so I hope it's helpful to whoever watches this. Alright, I think I saw another hazardous flora. Yep, there we go. Grab myself a drink. Okay, another hazardous flora. Just take them out where you can. It's a real pain trying to find 20 of these things after you've done everything, so I'm just, if I see them, I'm just taking them out straight away. Alright, we seem to be using up a lot of time now with just looking for these minerals, which is nothing new. Happens every time I do the expedition, and this being the 4th time I'm doing it on PlayStation. I've done it once or twice on the computer as well, which it's not really as fun on computer because you know you basically just get whatever you want straight away. So I like the challenge. Okay, so that right there is buried minerals, which we need for another part of the expedition milestone later on. So we'll dig those ones up here. Also might give you a bit of money as well for them, so glowing mineral. It could also potentially give you Herox, which you know would save me having to run all the way over to a resource depot. So you know, it's always handy to find those ones. We do need to eventually make another base as well, because that's going to be another part of the mission. Don't need this plant because I've already finished it, but we'll just get it anyway. Just because you finished the the scan 12 plants doesn't mean that you've scanned all of them. There's still more to do. You just don't have to technically do it. Alright, I need to find out how much I need to run on foot. Which is... I think I've already looked at it and gone past it. No, there it is. Explore on foot. So I need 1400 more units of running. So I'm going to have to run all the way over to that resource depot and then all the way back. Flying, unfortunately, doesn't count towards your distance, so I'm trying to avoid doing that where I can. But when it comes to hills, I really don't mind. Because you run a hell of a lot slower when you're going uphill. I do need to be out in that storm to get another one of the achievements as well. I can't just hide all the time. Okay. Oh, found another one of these. That's perfect. That was a complete accident. But no complaints here. Should only need one more of those to finish that mission off. Alright. So where is our location we're going to? Over there. Resource depot. And looks like there's another building there as well. Or is that just... Okay, it might just be counting the same building twice. Can't be fooled by that. I think we're making decent timing. It's not as fast as last night, the other night when I did the other expedition speedrun, but still we're at like 48 minutes, I think, and yeah, I think we're doing alright. Destination reached. Okay, so this is going to get a bit testy. Probably going to want to... best way to escape the sentinels that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be digging into the ground, and would you look at this? There's no Herox here at all, so that's really annoying. I was really counting on there to be Herox here, but there's not. Okay, that complicates things just a tad. I'll need to go find another resource depot. Okay, it's alright. I'm not going to be giving up just because of that. And I'm not going to attack those either. Like, I don't really need the money that badly. I don't think. No, I'll be fine. Once we finish getting this, well, walk through the storm, and then followed by the next one, which will be 5,000 units on foot, then I'll be able to summon my exocraft and do this a little bit faster. Bit of a pain when you have to do it on foot. Should be almost done with these hazardous flora though. Taken out quite a number of them. Okay, more technology. Never say no to that. Scan all these, because there might just be one little rock in between it all. Never know. Okay, I'm gonna start running back towards the ship, I think. Or actually, no, I'll get a signal booster back down and see if I can find another building close by, or at least just make my way towards one. What do we got? That's unfortunate. Drop pod, like, it's not really necessary to get drop pods. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to go and find one, because they're really not all they're cracked up to be. Once we get the Minotaur up and running properly, we'll be able to scan for buildings with that instead. Split thing's pretty hidden. There it is. We'll be very close to finishing those now. Has to be. Now this mountain might possibly be tall enough to do the mountain climber. So we're just going to go test that out. What I'll do is I'll go right down to the bottom of it and climb from the bottom up, and that might give me a better chance of actually getting it. If I climb from halfway up, then it might not give me the achievement. So, see, it's quite tall. So I'll just be doing a lot of stopping and starting as I climb up this mountain. The other day I tried to climb up a mountain just by using the jetpack alone without stopping, and it didn't give me the achievement. I went back down again and did the stopping starting, so it was like I was climbing it, and it gave me it. So yeah, hit and miss like most things. support's low, when isn't it? It's really good to have the unlimited jetpack going up this thing, otherwise I'd be pretty stuffed. Life support's about to fail. There we go. Just got it in time. It's because I'm using the jetpack, so that triples the amount of life support I'm using. There we go. Hills are alive. Okay. Oh, this is a lot taller than I thought it was. It's got to be nearing the top very soon. Yep, getting quite thin. Or not, like, I thought it was going to be there now. But no, it's still going. Jeez. This thing's massive. This could definitely get the Rocket Man if I didn't do it underground earlier. Like, I've been flying for at least 2 minutes now, I reckon. If I fell from this, that would be instant death. There we go, just take out the top of it. Okay, so we've got a couple of achievements to take. So, there's the Minotaur. I've got the Navigator as well. So it's navigation data, planetary charts, all the goodies. And hills are alive. Rocket boots, which we can't even get yet, so that's completely fine. In all the expeditions I've finished, I haven't used rocket boots at all, so I'm not really too phased. Start installing this stuff that it's given me. So just move some things out of the way. Get a scanner, why not? Okay, so planetary chart. Let's see if we can find a building that we actually need. Manufacturing facility, we don't need that. And it's all the way like on the other side of the planet, so definitely don't need it. That one down there, on the other hand, that might be useful. That's the one we found earlier when we first started this game. So I'll try and take down the door if I can, but I don't really like my chances. So I've only got a mining laser, nothing else. And there's plenty of chance for the sentinels to kill me before I even take the door down. Pointless. Okay, here we are. And here's the door. I can hear the dog somewhere. Oh no, that's that. Okay. So.
You trying to beat your current best.
Yeah, Johnny, I am trying to beat it, but I don't think I'm going to this time because I'm not anywhere near the viable cores like I was on my last save. And this time I've actually got my mic running, which is really good. Unlike my 3-hour recording the other day that I did my live stream thinking I'm talking the whole time, and I was talking to myself. Okay, so we need some pugnium and projectile ammunition. So pugnium, that's pretty easy. I can just go kill a sentinel and that'll give me the pugnium. It looks like it's an extreme lightning storm at the moment, so you can see it's like pretty crazy. Basically the lightning strikes will happen wherever I was like a few seconds prior, and yeah, it just destroys your life support and damages you, of course. So we just got another achievement here, which was for the Pilgrim. Oh, jeez. It's not letting up. Sack venom, useless. That's just basically something that we need to sell. Let's see what else we can find with this. Operations Center. So it's telling me about another operations center that is 12 hours away. So, oh yeah, it's just around the corner, you know. Not gonna bother. Definitely need these shield modules. Shields is basically your health. So, whenever you get those, you use them. And you can just keep pressing square or X or something on that those to get locations. Even though it says, you know, you've already found this, you've already found this, you can just keep pressing the button on it, and it'll find the next one. Okay. I think we need a Roma. Just get around a bit faster. Plus, we got to get the 15,000 units of travel with the exocraft as well. So. Might as well go flying. Anything else I can do for my ship yet? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay. It's annoying, but it's all good. Might as well save as well, and we'll get some more parts if we can, because we should have you know, plenty of salvage data now. Yeah, 23. So that's heaps. Might get teleporter. Definitely need that. If I want to get some money, I'll be getting that. It might give me some other items I need too. So tempting. We'll just see what else we can get first. We definitely don't need any of those, or those, or those. Supply depot. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that soon. Need power. That's a big thing. So now we can't get the... Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll just get the teleporter set up. So, as I showed before, we don't have enough parts, but we don't need the parts. You just go triangle R2, and there we go. Teleporter. Or if you want to go nuts with them, there's, you know, 50 teleporters you can make if you want to. And just get the sodium from those. You know. There we go. So, you know, there's a bunch of sodium, carbon nanotubes, and metal plating we just got from that. We don't really need the metal plating, but it's all good. We'll get some power set up.
Unlimited building.
Yeah, mate, unlimited building. It's I basically promote glitching and exploits, as I said before to whoever else was listening. I don't mind promoting it. You know, it helps people to learn how to do more in this game. You know, if they're really struggling to have you know, build something, they just don't have the parts for it, like antimatter or whatever. But you can get that just by creating it and then deleting it. So batteries here, you get magnetized ferrite and condensed carbon. I need condensed carbon to fix my ship. So what I'm going to do, build a whole bunch of them. And when I say a whole bunch, I mean a whole bunch. Okay, done that. And now delete the whole bunch. And look, my condensed carbon and magnetite spirit just going up. See, so simple to do. And I can just place these ones down, start storing some power. Might as well just do a whole bunch more, because part of it is storing power, so we'll just get those done. Cool. Okay, so now we can fix part of the ship as well by getting the condensed carbon. There it is. Cool. What else can we do here? So chromatic metal. See, that gives 100 chromatic metal. We can just build them just for the hell of it. So 1, 2, 3. Place the ones that you can build down first. Don't waste your time trying to do the unlimited building glitch if you've already got the parts to make it, because you'll just be wasting your own time and making pointless cables. So now that I've put them down, I can't build anymore. Now I'll start doing the glitch. Get as many as I can, and my inventory is going to fill up with a lot of metal plating, but